I learned this today. That sign language for Jesus loves you. Which brings us actually to the topic of today's devotional, and that is the word is learning. I hope that none of us have ever thought that we don't have to learn anymore. I actually remember when I finally got out of academic school, I thought I'm never going to take a test, I'm never going to learn, I'm never going to do anything again. I don't want anything else to do with this. I hated school. But as I've gotten older, I've learned that I continue to learn, and I continue to find things fascinating. And one of the ways that I've learned is I continue to do studies and research and things like that as part of my ministry. I'm always, learning more things that I think has improved the way that I preach and the way that I pastor to the church that I serve. But I also think that we can learn a lot about each other in our lives. Not only can we learn language, but we can learn about who our neighbor is. Sometimes you can be with somebody, you can be working alongside of somebody, or even friends with somebody, and still find things that you have never learned about them. You can even do that with your spouse. We all have stories in our lives, stories that are unique to us. And it's a beautiful thing when we can actually sit down and share those stories. And I have found that the more that I find myself listening to somebody else, the more I learn. One of the things I absolutely love, is hearing other people's stories. I love just sitting and listening to their life, to what makes them who they are, and just the stories and their past, their childhood, what they do now, and not only just what do they do for a living, but what do they do for fun? What are their passions in life? And by learning some of those things, I find that I can take some of that in, and maybe there's some things that I might like to do. Sometimes the more that we learn can actually change the trajectory of our path in life, of where we go. It can propel us forward in ways that we've never thought possible. Not only can we open languages and have more communication with people, but we can learn a little bit more about ourselves along the way. There's a lot to learn about us as we take this journey. And a lot of times we find out more about us by listening to others. Wherever you're at today, I pray that you embrace learning and that you continue to grow. Love God, love yourself, love your neighbor.